Hey Robert, this is Joe Aguilar. Joe Aguilar, Mr. Guitron. Hey, wanted you to have a quick update. I had set up your campaigns to Thursday night to launch for Friday. We got turned down because your account had been canceled. And that's after so many months of inactivity. That just naturally happens. I just didn't notice the timing, I guess, how long it's been dormant. So it canceled on me as I was requesting a launch. So I lost all of the ad campaigns. So I rebuilt them personally today. Did it all myself. So one campaign, not commercial, not whoever created that, but anyway, I'm taking whoever had this before, and I'll give you kind of the idea of what I've done. I've been able to go and modify 14 ads, specifically tied to the page that we want on the website. There is a responsive ad search and a text ad that's not built yet. I'm going to do that after we get a little data, which will help you. But there's a branded, a competitors, a coverage, a home insurance, and low rates. All those are really good. Keywords, the amount of keywords that are there are about 335, and I'll modify it every single one of them. Somebody not experienced, looks like they created a lot of these. I left some that are misspelled, no space, some that are awkward looking because people will type inappropriately and we want to capture them. But there was a lot of these that had unique, characters between the letters, plus signs, quotations. They all mean a status type keyword, and it's very important. So what I've done is I set all 335 campaign words. You can see some of them are red already since I've turned it on. Turned it on today. But what I'm doing is something called exact match, and I'm only paying for conversion, not clicks. We want to pay for conversion to your site and that they landed there. We're going to drive everything to the residential page of the new website with, the quoting tool and the new grid, right? I will do that dynamic ads and some of these text ad stuff up here, especially the dynamic with the grid, maybe some snapshots and some moderated stuff, okay, pictures and stuff that I can find for y'all. Right now, we're just getting the meat and potatoes out. You should get some traffic. You should get some calls. You can see that on the ad extensions that, the phone number is still there. Everything's still in good shape, right? So I wanted you to see that. Locations, what I wound up doing on locations, let's see if I can blow that up. It'll let me keep going. Locations was a barrage of cities that we had talked about, and then I confirmed with Nicole afterward. And so the only unique weirdo was Riverside, California. When you type it in the Google search, city search, because I don't want to do a radius, I want to target these towns. It gives me Riverside County, which goes all the way out here. This big long blue box is what shows up. 5.3 million. Probably eat up a ton of clicks, so I'll just go back later and plug in zip codes for there that make sense, right? There's quite a few. Same thing with Harupa Valley. It just did not register on Google's city list. So we will try to get around that and use some zip codes. In the meantime, we got plenty of good cities to target. Okay, so good news. Campaigns launch. Everything's blanked in zero. Let's see what we got. Let it run. I need about 2-3 weeks. I'm going to run $100 a day for 3 days. All of my ads are approved. Nothing is pending. Just a snafu that your account went into cancel mode or inactive cancel mode on your side, even though you were still attached to my manager's panel. However, I couldn't see your account anymore, so I had to log in directly, get you reactivated, and we're good to go. So good news, we're launched. Everything's good. I had to spend about 4, 5, 6 hours today rebuilding this whole sucker because of that cancellation deal. That has nothing to do with you there. I manage multiple accounts. Anyway, looking forward to increasing your PIF. We'll go $100 a day for 3 days. Let's see that we don't blow that out sooner throughout the day than later. My thought process with the amount of cities we got, it will, but let's get some demographics and some data collected along with leads and calls and start to see where the best pockets are, and we can always adjust. Okay. I'm going to run that for 3 days. You got $1,000 a month budget, I think, or at least for the first month. I thought we were doing 2, but I was told 1,000. Let me know if that's right or wrong. We'll burn that 3 days to get some data collected, and then I'll adjust it to a dollar per day that will average out to the remainder of that $1,000 through the end of the month. But it may lose you some traction because it may not just be enough to get coverage when people are searching. I can segment it throughout the day, but that's going to take 2, 3, 4 weeks worth of data collected for us to make sure to see it right. So anyway, there you go. You're live. Welcome to the team. If it would be all right or permissible, we'd like to have a direct contact for you to where I can directly communicate about these ads, send you some reports and updates. All right. For now, I'm just sending this to your email. If you can share your contact information, like a phone number, or I can send you video links to your phone, and you can watch my review and updates of what's happening. We can go from there. Or if we just need to get on the wire and discuss what are the girls hearing in the way of leads and calls. Thanks so much.